Hi guys, DIY Mark. I've been using lasers on the job site now for the past decade. If you have yet to give them a try, you'll quickly find out that not only does it make your job easier, it improves the accuracy and quality of your work. Today I'm going to show you two 360-degree lasers that we've been quite impressed with. The Dewalt DW089lg laser and the Kaiweets KT360. There is a wide range of lasers available on today's market, and they range in cost and capability. If you are working at long distances, setting grade, you can easily spend north of $1,000. Or if you only do indoor tile work, a simple $100 crosshair laser may work just fine for you. I like these green 360-degree mid-price lasers because they are so versatile. Whether you are trying to set a whole bunch of windows, determining how much fall a driveway has, or just using them to install cabinets, these 360-degree lasers will easily handle all your indoor tasks and still have enough range and reliability to do most outdoor residential construction projects. Both the Kaiweets and the Dewalt have three 360-degree green laser rings in the horizontal, vertical, and perpendicular planes. Both lasers are similar in size and weight and claim similar range and accuracy. Let's take a closer look at each of these systems before I tell you what my favorite is. The Dewalt DW089lg has been the go-to laser for me and my coworkers for the last year or so. It comes packed in a nice hard plastic case that fits together with other Dewalt T-Stack storage cases if you own any of those. The laser comes with a single 12-volt rechargeable battery and charger, and a magnetic wall mount that does double duty with a pinch clamp for drop ceiling attachment. The laser is mounted to a rotating plastic bracket that allows you to securely attach it to the wall mount using a couple of strong magnets on the back. It also has two threaded inserts on the bottom for a tripod or a laser mounting system. It comes with a plastic target and green visibility enhancement glasses. The battery and charger for the Dewalt are made in China, and the laser itself is made in Thailand. The laser kit also came with this rectangular piece of metal that I have no idea what it is for. If you know why it's included, clue me in by adding to the comments below. Part of the reason for this mystery is that the Dewalt kit really lacks in the documentation department. There is a manual about the charger and safety, but nothing about the laser and its operation. There is only this small card with international pictures and no text. They really skimped on the laser manual. Operationally, there is a large sliding switch on the side to unlock the laser gimbal and begin usage. Then there are three surface-mounted buttons which can be turned on or off individually to control each of the laser line's axes. This is a nice intuitive feature that allows you to quickly select which beam or beams you want to use. The body of the laser is overmolded with rubber bumpers to help you with the inevitable accidental bumps or drops it will likely see on the job. The laser is IP65 rated, meaning it is sealed for dust and it can handle an unintentional splash of water. Mine has seen typical job site abuse over the last year and it still works flawlessly. While I like the fact that it comes with a rechargeable battery, it's too bad that this 12-volt system. That means your Dewalt 20-volt max batteries will not work on it. And if you're like me, I got rid of all my 12-volt tools years ago when the 18-volt tools started to dominate. And since it only comes with a single battery, you'll really need to purchase a second battery. Otherwise, you know how it goes, it will likely run out of juice right when you need it the most, and you'll have to wait. That said, the 2 amp-hour battery that comes with it will provide all-day runtime. The Dewalt kit sells at Home Depot for $450. But can be found elsewhere for a bit cheaper if you shop around. Turning attention to the Kaiweets, this is a Chinese manufacturer that seems to be just starting out here in the States. In addition to lasers, they manufacture electrical tools such as digital multimeters and electrical test devices. Their laser system, the KT360a, is similar looking to the Dewalt, using nearly the same yellow and black plastic theme. The Kaiweets KT360 kit comes packed in a soft case that has foam cutouts for the components. It comes with 2 rechargeable batteries, a plastic target, and a magnetic mount that threads into the 1/4-20 insert in the bottom of the laser body. The kit came with a nicely printed manual that was decent in explaining the features, operations, and specification of the Kaiweets. It is IP54 rated for dust and water. The battery pack snaps onto the back of the laser, which wasn't my favorite design. It works well out of the box, but it looks like it might be a problem in time as the plastic wears. The batteries are charged with a standard USB-C cable and standard outlet, which are included. We really like this method of charging. While it is substantially slower than a dedicated Dewalt charger, any USB phone charger will work. And it's one less thing you have to drag to the job site. Having 2 batteries with the Kaiweets means you won't be left high and dry when one runs out. It also gave all-day runtime. The Kaiweets also has a slide switch on the side of the body to unlock the gimbal and provide self-leveling. A single surface-mounted switch cycles between each of the laser modes. You can get to any combination, but toggling with a single button isn't my favorite. The Dewalt dedicated buttons are easier and more intuitive. The best feature of the Kaiweets is the price. The KT360 is priced a full $200 less than the Dewalt, nearly half the cost. Outdoors, any bright sunlight will render the beams of both lasers useless to the naked eye. You have to use an optional laser receiver. We have the Dewalt DW089lg receiver, which is the companion to the laser. Kaiweets does not offer a receiver for their laser, but it worked just fine with the Dewalt receiver. The Dewalt receiver comes with a clamp to mount the receiver to a grade stick or pole. As I mentioned, when working outdoors, the beam disappears to the eye in just 8 to 10 feet. But the receiver has a wavelength sensor tuned to the green beam, which allows it to see the beam at great distances. It gives you both an audible and visual cue to tell you when the receiver is on the same plane as the laser. I was impressed how well it works. We were able to detect the beam at 175 feet with the Dewalt. The Kaiweets has a pulse beam button, which greatly extends its range when working with a receiver. In the pulse mode, the KT360 triggered the receiver at distances more than 300 feet. Bottom line, you probably should figure in the $90 the Dewalt receiver cost into your laser purchase. Even if you primarily intend on indoor work only, once you start using one of these lasers on the job and seeing how useful and powerful these tools are, you'll find yourself wanting to use it outside as well. Both of these laser systems work well and will make your job easier and more accurate. We use them so often, you'll wonder how you ever lived without one. Ranking these 2 laser systems is tough. I like the reputation and support network of the Dewalt, but the single 12-volt battery in the kit left me scratching my head. Couple that with a $450 price tag of the DW089, and it makes the Kaiweets so much prettier. It's hard to argue with the $200 savings. You can get an accessory, remote receiver, and a laser mount tripod and still have a few bucks to spare. You know, time will tell if the Kaiweets company gains a stronger foothold here in the States, but I would give them a good hard look. So I hope this was helpful, and I really appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.